In our last video, we solved the yellow side of the cube. Today we're going to solve the final corners. These corners should match. These corners should also match. In fact, all the corners around the cube should match. So today we're going to solve the corners so they look like this. Notice that every side now has matching corners. To do this, we'll be using these moves. Counter clock, counter flip clock. Counter counter flip flip. Pause the video so you can memorize this. Once you have it memorized, unpause the video and let's continue. So to do this, you put your thumb on the left side of the cube, just like this. And what we're gonna do is use those movement patterns that we memorized, and we're gonna apply them to these sides. But there is an order. First, you're gonna start on the right side. Then you're gonna go to the one facing you, and then back to here again, and then back to this one, and then back here again. So it starts here, comes down, comes back here again, just does this back and forth around your thumb. Before we do the moves, it's very important, we need to position the cube. So we need to just look and see if we can find matching corners. So if this is green, this is blue, they don't match. Let's find orange and red, they don't match. Blue and green, they don't match either. Oh, look at this, red and orange, they still don't match. So we don't have a matching pair, but if we did, let's just pretend this is blue and this is blue. That would be a match. We would turn that and then put it in the back because they match. But we're in a situation here where we don't have matching corners. So what do? If this happens to you, don't worry about it. Just pick a random side. So I'm gonna pick this side. Since I don't have matching corners, it doesn't really matter. I'll start here. Put my thumb on top, and then let's apply those moves. Counter. Then we come over here, clock. Then we have counter. Then we go over here, which would be flip. Then we have clock. Then over here, counter. Then we have counter. And then we have flip, flip. Now let's take a look. These don't match. That one doesn't matches. Okay. Okay, we do have a match here, green and green. Since these two match, these go to our back. Move those to our back. And also want to point out, you can ignore the rest of the cube for now. Just only look at the top. It does not, these colors at the bottom don't matter right now. So we have two matching greens right here, and we're moving those to the back. Let's do those moves again. Starting on the right side, counter, clock, counter, flip, clock. Then we do counter, counter, flip, flip, counter, counter, flip, and then flip. Let's take a peek. Okay, these two reds are good. These two blue corners match, and these orange corners match. That's good, and we got the greens. So now that we did it, we are done now with step 7. Let me line up. I'm gonna move this just so it lines up to the proper colors. If you don't quite have this, don't worry about it. I've got some examples coming up. But if you think you have this figured out, then go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to the description and click on step 8, the final step. All right, so here's another example of solving step 7. We've got corners that don't match, but we do have these two red that do match. So we'll move those to the back. So red is our matching corners. Let's put our thumb on right here. Let's do those moves. Counter, clock, counter, flip, clock, counter, counter, flip, and then flip. And now not only do our reds still match, but now our blues match, orange corners match. Our green corners match. So now let's move that to the right spot. And now we are done with step 7. So here's another example. The only corners that we have matching are these green corners here. So we put those to the back. Put our thumb on, and then we do those same moves. Counter, clock, counter, flip, clock, counter, counter, flip, and then flip. And you see we've got our red corners that match, our blue corners match, orange corners match, and green. So let's just turn the top to line up to the correct colors. And then we completed step 7. Thanks to all my patrons. And thanks to those on the awesome person level. Special thanks to those on the premium person level: Daniel Robbins, Ellen Reggiano, the O'Hearn family, Anna Bankrear, Marquise Thompson, Gregory Chandler.